Fair warning, after today's video, you're either going to love me or really dislike me a lot. And you know what? If it's a husband and wife, it's a family looking at this, you might divide the family. Fair warning. No, come on, let's see what we're talking about. Okay, you've been warned. Today we're going to look at one of the hottest, most prestigious, actually the first that I remember, lifestyle communities that was built here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. You know, it's actually in Franklin, about 10-minute drive to downtown Franklin, which is part of the prestige of it because everybody wants to go into downtown Franklin. But this is one premier community. Landscape architect design, architecturally controlled. So it's not for everybody, but if you're the type of person who really wants pristine and beautiful and manicured and walking trails in a lifestyle community, they call it a front porch community, this may be the perfect spot for you. Hey, I'm Susan Thetford with Nashville Redefined, and here on this show we talk about all things Nashville. For those thinking of moving to Middle Tennessee area, there's so much to look at, so much to think about when you're deciding, should you come to Nashville and what is the best community for you? We talk about all things Nashville, so if that's something you're curious about or you're exploring, then I go ahead, subscribe to this channel, tap that bell so you don't miss any show, because we do one every single week. I'd hate to have you miss out on a thing. And if you've got ideas of places you'd like me to check out, please tell me. This is a show for you, about Nashville. We have so many people calling, texting, asking all kinds of questions about what it's like to live here, prices of homes, what are the best locations. If that's something you're curious about, then do what they're doing. Call me, text me. You know how to text? Email me. I'll get that out a little bit slower, but I'm here to help you when you're considering moving to Middle Tennessee. So WestHaven is, as I mentioned, an architecturally planned community from the get-go with parks and walking trails and sidewalks. The master plan community, actually what they want to call it is a porch community. As you'll notice as we drive through, every single home seems to have a deep front porch that's not a facade. It's not a movie set front porch. It truly is a front porch where you can sit and chat a while and you talk to your neighbors and as they stroll by. People use this community. You can easily get several mile walk in every single day, walk your dog, safety, convenience. It is truly a lifestyle destination community. And with COVID, so many people working from home now, it truly is a lifestyle community. It has their own phenomenally award-winning school, swimming pools, tennis courts, 18-hole golf course, almost completed. It takes a while. This has been started 15 years ago and they expect to continue to build and grow, including that golf course over the next 7-8 years. How great would it be on our rare ice storms to be able to just walk out your front door and go grab some of the spices you need for a great dinner in the middle of winter? They have the grocery store, they have the hardware store, they have places, smaller boutiques, there's restaurants, Oscar's Tacos, primo. And that's just right here in the community. Franklin is less than a 10-minute drive away. So you have all the beautiful amenities of Franklin. Stay here within this community, a beautifully landscaped, maintained community, and especially people are from different areas of the country. People moving here to Nashville are loving it because so many are newcomers to the area that making friends, meeting friends is so simple. This is WestHaven, a community that has been designed so that nearly every single convenience you can think of is just a short walk, bike ride, or golf cart, and everybody seems to have one, golf cart ride away from the charming town center. WestHaven is located about 10 minutes from downtown Franklin down New Highway 96. It's very easily convenient to Franklin or Brentwood via Mac Hatcher. Just driving through the community is such a treat. You are greeted with the big lake right in front. Then you move into the town center where you're going to find both liquor store, grocery store, fire department, pretty much every amenity you can think of right within the community. But the townhomes, condominiums are all architecturally very nicely dispersed amongst the retail. Whether you're new to the area or moving here to Middle Tennessee from states far beyond, the goal for Southern Land Company when they developed this property about 15 years ago was to make the transition to WestHaven as enjoyable and seamless as possible. They also don't seem to believe in any downtime. So they created an environment where the community interaction and meeting friends is as easy as a trip to one of the pools, both children's and adults' pools, becoming a fourth for a round of tennis, or coming soon, a round of golf. Attend some of the community festivals, the Friday night concerts and songwriter nights that are held throughout the year. Go hang out at the community center and pick up a card game. Have your kids run on over there for movie nights. Just mingle over cocktails or a meal in town center, or frankly, if you have an animal, you'll meet all of your neighbors bonding over walking the dog morning and evening. You can't help but meet new friends walking the dog. So WestHaven is a master planned lifestyle community set up by Southern Land Company, as I say, years ago when they started the development. This is not an area where someone can come in and buy their own lot and bring in their own builder. There are a total of 6 builders who were approved to build homes here in WestHaven. They are all local builders, which I think give a really nice flavor and demand quality and accountability. So what someone would do is, if they wanted a brand new construction home, we would go to a builder, find out what plans they have available, what lots are available that plan could fit on, and try to, as much as possible, semi-custom build your home on a home site where their plan would fit on it. Now, rest assured, all the plans have been architecturally approved, both landscape and architectural plans, such that everything melds well, but they don't look cookie cutter. They're not the same looking house. And isn't it wonderful that so much of WestHaven is designed around the maturity of what is the beauty of Middle Tennessee, holding to trees and flowers that would be naturally occurring here in the state. To have a new custom home built, it could take anywhere from 8 months to a year if they happen to be any available that were unsold. As of now, June 2021, every single new home site is spoken and accounted for. Don't despair, because this community is about 15 years old. There are townhomes, single-family homes, and estate homes back on the regular residential resale market. We can find you the home if this is the place for you. Prices in WestHaven range from 530s to about $2 million. So today we've been in WestHaven, one of the first architecturally controlled landscape designed home locations here in the Middle Tennessee area. Now, it started about 15 years ago. They're finishing up the golf course and still have a good 7-8 years of development left. But if this is not the type of place for you, if it's too cookie cutter, as many people do think, if it's frankly out of the price point, it is for a lot of people. If you're not looking to have a community that you can grow with and then grow back down to, this may not be the community for you. But that's what I'm here for. So reach out, call, text, email me, do whatever it takes. Let's find the perfect spot for you when you're moving here to Middle Tennessee. Until next week or next time, be blessed.